Responding to the demands for the use of cleaner and renewable energy sources, Singapore is now heavily considering using nuclear power to provide energy for the city by the year 2050. The idea was revealed in a lengthy report published by the Energy 2050 Committee after it was commissioned by the Energy Market Authority, EMA, to provide an overview of potential energy options for the island country. The report concluded that by the year 2050, nuclear energy could account for 10% of the nation's power needs, taking into consideration the many advancements in the field that have made the technology much more efficient and safe to use. While it was once said that harnessing nuclear energy in Singapore would be impossible due to its lack of available land, the report has now suggested that goal of using such a power source could very well end up happening depending on 3 possible future scenarios. Image. Energy Market Authority, EMA. The first scenario detailed in the report gives a bleak outlook on the future, where the world's recovery from COVID-19 goes the lengthy route and takes. This scenario also sees the world being fragmented from a geopolitical standpoint, and prevents countries from working together to achieve their clean energy and climate goals by 2050. In this case, Singapore works on its own investments and developments in decarbonization technology to achieve its own. The other 2 possible scenarios see electricity imports as vital to Singapore's energy goals, with one seeing countries working together in this regard. Despite a protracted recovery from COVID-19, and the other, the best-case scenario, seeing many countries pulling together and making a concerted effort to rapidly develop better clean energy alternatives. These projections now come after the world has seen much more efficient and safer designs for nuclear power plants in recent years, with many new ones already in the testing stages in major countries such as China, the US, France, and Russia. The future is nuclear-powered, maybe. Given that Singapore doesn't really have that many options to lower its carbon use for energy purposes, the country may very well look to such new technologies for the future. The report suggested that the EMA continue monitoring developments in nuclear fusion technology, as well as nuclear fission small modular reactors. A small-scale nuclear fusion reactor in the UK. Image. In Habitat. With what we've seen in nuclear fusion technology so far, it's quite possible that smaller reactors can be constructed fairly quickly and placed in locations that usually don't fit larger nuclear fission power plants. Plus, nuclear fusion technology also releases much less nuclear waste, cannot be weaponized, and is unlikely to cause catastrophic accidents, like what happened in Fukushima, Japan, and in Chernobyl, Ukraine. See also, China turns on fake sun that burns 5 times hotter than the real sun. The report also added that by the 2030s, designs for smaller modular reactors and units could very well be available commercially, and by 2040, such designs may paint a clearer picture for how Singapore might proceed with incorporating nuclear power into its overall energy diet. Read more life stories. Customers get stuck in hot pot shop for 3 days. MScian astronauts tips on convincing wife to have more kids sparks heated debates. My Sagittarius Blue verified badge makes Malaysians feel like overnight celebs. Cover image sourced from We Build Value in Bloomberg.